Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to the Economic Weather Report. Today we look at inflation data for the March quarter, which showed inflation rose 3.4% from the same quarter a year ago. For the quarter itself versus the December quarter, it rose 0.7%. Now that compared with 1.2% in the December quarter from the September quarter. Essentially, inflation rose slightly and was in line with market expectations. The key drivers were higher petrol prices, higher food prices and higher power prices. Petrol prices actually rose 20% in the March quarter from a year ago. Grocery food prices were up 9%. Household energy, so their power and gas bill, that was up 6.2%. We also saw big increases for rates, rents, education, in particular secondary and primary education, and some others. Very interesting though, despite the big increase in petrol prices and imported food prices, the tradables inflation measure was actually only up 0.2% for the quarter. Non-tradables, so that's inflation generated in New Zealand, that was up 1.1%. So it's not just a story about petrol prices coming in and higher food prices, it's actually about higher wage pressure, higher housing costs, rents in particular, and rates up from the local government fees and charges. Now overall this number was in line with market expectations. New Zealand dollar blipped down slightly on the numbers, but it wasn't too much of a shock. The key issue here is that inflation is still a problem that won't let the Reserve Bank of New Zealand cut the official cash rate from 8.25%. You've got to remember that between March 2005 and March 2008, 7 of the 13 quarters were over that 3% threshold. The Reserve Bank is supposed to target inflation between 1 and 3%. Over that period, it actually averaged 3%. So there is no wiggle room for the Reserve Bank Governor to cut interest rates. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was the Economic Weather Report from interest.co.nz.